So we got up here tonight. It's Thursday, which is kind of unusual for us. We don't generally come up this early in the week, but we had a little break in work, and it's beautiful fall weather, so might as well take advantage of it. And so we got up on Thursday. We left the house around 3 or 4, around 2:30, 3 o'clock, and hit the road. No traffic. We zoomed right up, and we raced up, and wow, it was just the fall colors combined with the sunset. The sun was just setting at the right angle when we were coming. I got to kind of document what time we went for future reference, because the colors of the trees and the trip and the beautiful sky tonight. It's big sky, lots of stars. I thought, oh, this is just as good as it gets. So when we got up here, I built a little campfire and kind of burning up a little bit of extra wood we have laying around, and just kind of sitting here by the campfire. And I thought, wow, what a cool moment. Maybe this is a moment to share with some folks as I'm sitting here kind of reflecting on the tiny house build. You know, it's been quite a journey. We started, something like 2 years ago when I got the trailer and started thinking about where this was gonna go. And when I got the trailer, it was just dumb luck. We got it for free, and wow, that was a great deal. And our whole idea was to stay in it, but it was such a wreck that it was like, oh, now we're gonna have to put some money into it to make it be anything. So I was like, what do we do with it? Do we just remodel it, try to fix and patch everything, cover up all the bad? And that just didn't appeal to me. From the perspective of that, even though we'd cover up all the bad with new, underneath the skull and bones of it was still not going to be what I was wanting. And we were just laying in here on a late fall night. It was cold in that trailer, and I thought, holy cow, we could actually make a tiny house out of this mess. And here we are today. We spent a couple years kind of planning and thinking about what we were going to do. And to anybody that's in the early stages, just my advice on it is just going to be, it'll happen. Just keep to it, stick to the plan, and you'll get there. We took time to collect up more material. In some respects, I maybe wish I would have saved up more, planned a little bit more towards finishes. So we didn't, we raced to this point, and now we're got to try to find some material. And sticking to the reclamation idea, that gets a little challenging. You can't just say, I want to find siding, so let's go find some reclaimed siding and find it. Because I'm finding out that some of that stuff comes at a premium price. People seem to want to tear siding off of their house and think it's the same as when they put it on brand new, especially with some of the costs they're asking for some of this stuff. I'm shocked every day at how much, like, the barn metal costs. It's outrageous to think that some of this stuff is selling for what it's selling for. But the bottom line is there's a market for it, or it wouldn't sell for that price. You don't have to be an economics major to figure out that end of it. If people are willing to pay, that's what it's worth. And for me, it's just hard to justify those expenses, those costs in my head. So we've taken a little bit different approach than what I was originally planning. But I was talking with somebody just last week ago. It's about a week ago, and I think that's kind of the moral of the story with the tiny house build is my original drawings and the original sketches that I made. I'm not there. I'm not even doing close to what I originally planned. I took some of those little character things out of it in choosing practicality, functionality over some of that, more artistic looking stuff. And ultimately, I think you just have to weigh what you're looking for with what you have. And I think we've done that to this point. I'm excited to see where it goes. We have a crew of guys coming up this weekend, and the plan as of right now is to put the rest of the siding on that we have. I have a couple little design ideas that I'm going to mix into it with the board and batten theme that we've already got going. But when I kind of looked at the original videos and kind of looking back to this one, it just kind of blows you away at how far we've come. And I mean, we've really come that way in a little over a month, and we've come a long ways in a month, especially when you think that we're only able to do this on Saturdays. So you're looking at 5 or 6 Saturdays of progress with maybe 1 or 2 sprinkled in of, a little bit of relax and playtime, which I think we all need at some point. And just kind of looking forward to see where we go from here. I don't have a script for it. I don't have a plan laid out. It's just kind of going to be off the cuff and on the fly. So I guess the ultimate goal for me is to get it done, make it look stylish, have it be functional, and end up with something that we're pretty proud of. And I will say this, that I'm pretty proud of it to this point, and I don't think there's any reason I'm not going to stay proud of it. I'm excited to see what the next step is in the build, because like I said, we're just keeping an open mind, and we're open to ideas. If you're watching the video and you have an idea, put it out there. We're open to anything, so put the idea out there. We're more than open to it. So yeah, just kind of enjoying the evening by the fire. Kind of tired, thinking I'm going to turn in. It's not that late, but I'm kind of feeling it tonight. So thanks for watching, and we'll post some videos over the weekend and see where it goes. You can check out the progress. And again, thanks for watching.